Alright guys, welcome back to the channel where today we have our first look at actual gameplay in Virtual Basement's The Wrestling Code, with this new footage showing off the GTS arena, the first entrance, and the reveal of an ECW original. Before we get into the video though, if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all the latest wrestling game news, then please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. So let's talk The Wrestling Code, as this week seen Virtual Basement drop the latest episode in their tech preview series, with this episode showcasing updates to hair and clothing physics, Tony Chini's entrance, facial mocap, bass movement, RTX lighting, and the GTS arena. So to start things off, let's take a look at the first official entrance video as we have Tony Chini making his entrance in the GTS arena.
Camera guy, 1, 2, 3, that's all it takes. Brush it off, it ain't nothing. That's it, GTS, I'm back in the building. That's it, I'm the guy. I'm the number one around here. None of you guys can do what I do. Take me out? I don't think so. Where is everyone? I'm the number one, the Capo Grande. Number one in the place, GTS Wrestling. Sweat off my brow, nothing. I'm the champ. That's right. Whoa. Oh yeah, baby. Let's get it. I'm coming in. Whoa. That's right.
So that's the first official entrance video for The Wrestling Code, featuring the reveal of GTS wrestler Tony Chini along with the GTS arena itself. Now, I'm not too familiar with the GTS arena, but going off this footage that was used to reference the arena, the developers look to have done a great job at recreating it, as well as cleaning it up. Plus, I really like the fact that they've surrounded this area with trees, as I think this adds a lot to the environment and really helps to bring it to life. Following the entrance footage, the video cuts to Tony, who we see cutting a tongue-in-cheek promo on the people that have been repeatedly asking for gameplay footage, with this part of the video showcasing the improvements that have been made when it comes to mocap and syncing up voiceovers, with this acting as a good example of what we can expect when it comes to cutscenes. To accompany this footage, the devs also sent along some behind-the-scenes footage of Tony recording the facial mocap for the promo, which gives you a great look at how this process comes together.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Tony Chini, probably most famous for being right here in the GTS arena, which the Wrestling Code did a great job on, I must say. But you know, maybe a little too great because I'm still kicking sand out of my shoes. While Grim sweeps that up over there, let's get down to business, because every single time I log onto my Twitter, it's the same thing. Oh, at Virtual Basement, where's the gameplay footage? Oh, at Tony Chini, why aren't you in the game? Number one, I'm in the game. How? Never mind. You know what? How about I just show you what you're really here to see? The gameplay footage. So let's get down to it. T-pose!
As the promo concludes, we see Tony take control of the controller, and we then cut to actual gameplay footage showing Tony walking around the environment, with this being the first proper gameplay showcase that we've seen. The video then goes on to show around 3 minutes of Tony walking around the ring and showcasing various animations such as exiting and entering the ring, climbing the turnbuckle, and running the ropes. Now, the whole point of this video is to showcase the basic movement and all of the animations that are used for Tony. However, one important thing that the video doesn't mention is that all of these animations are unique to Tony. That means everything from the way that he walks, runs, and climbs the turnbuckle was all mocapped by Tony to make his movements as authentic as possible, and that's the same approach that the team are taking for all of the stars on the game's roster. Because of this approach, the dev team have travelled the US mocapping each individual star, so that when you play the game, not only will you see moves that were mocapped by that wrestler, but you'll also see basic animations that were mocapped too. So unlike in WWE, where you have 4 or 5 animations for entering the ring or climbing the turnbuckle, in the wrestling code everyone has their own unique animation, so while you see Tony slowly climbing the turnbuckle in this video, when it comes to someone like RVD, you'll see them take a much faster approach as they spring up onto the top rope. Following the showcase of Tony's animations, we cut back to another promo with Tony this time telling players that he holds the power of the controller in his hands, which he then uses to switch between day and night settings, with the purpose of this promo being to showcase the updates to lighting, as well as revealing both day and night versions of the arena, which give it a completely different look.
Hey, whoa, cut. I said I was gonna show you guys some gameplay footage, but I didn't say I was gonna show you everything just yet. That's right, I hold the power in my hands. I'm the one that's been putting in the work while all of you reap the benefits. You all get to see everything on Twitter, and I'm the one that's getting kicked in the head and busting my ass. Well, you know what? It's time for me to show you the control that I have. It's daytime, and now it's nighttime, baby. That's right. Look at the lights. Look at the... Hey.
From there, the promo ends with the reveal of a former ECW star as we're treated to the following cutscene. So this cutscene gives us our first look at the Sandman, who we can see continuing to smoke his cigarette as he waves his kendo stick around, before we then see him take out Tony Chini and go on to blow smoke in his face before putting out the cigarette on Tony's back. While this cutscene isn't actual gameplay, this is another example of the level of detail that the team are bringing when it comes to cutscenes, as not only does this scene look great, but the animation itself is really well done, and if they can continue to achieve this kind of detail when it comes to the game itself, then this is going to make for a very interesting prospect. So that's the latest look at Virtual Basement's The Wrestling Code, with this preview giving us the most comprehensive look so far, as not only have we seen the first entrance motion, but we've also got a look at 2 brand new models, the first arena and all of Tony Chini's basic animations. All in all, I'm really impressed with this latest preview, as I think the animations look much cleaner than we've seen in the past, as going back and watching the earlier previews, you can see how much the quality is improved, which really sets things up for the future, as this has the potential to make for a really good simulation game, which will make for a good alternate to WWE, especially given that the AEW game has gone down the arcade route. Anyway guys, that's the latest that I have for you on the Wrestling Code, but I would love to know what you make of it, so let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you want to stay up to date with all the latest wrestling game news, then please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. Until next time though, thank you so much for watching, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.